Hey everyone, it is Dani and welcome to this update video. I hope that you guys are having a really fantastic day thus far. It is the start of a brand new week, and so of course I'm going to be taking you guys through what is currently going on across the North Atlantic, as well as what is expected, because later this week the Caribbean could see yet another rainfall increase, particularly parts of the northern Caribbean. And so guys, I'm going to be taking you through what is anticipated. And so before I go into details, please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and tap the bell so that you never miss an important update. Alright, so let's return to the satellite imagery, and we can definitely see that there is some activity noted across parts of the Atlantic. We've got 3 tropical waves out there. One has its axis extended into parts of Guyana, another is not too far off from South America, and another has recently made its way from the coast of Africa. Heading westward, looking into northern South America right now, we're heading westward here. So for French Guiana and Suriname, not seeing where too much is happening. For Guyana, we have some convective activity down in the south, also a bit of activity over Venezuela, but where we see a lot of that shower and thunderstorm activity is in Colombia, extended into parts of eastern Panama. So lots of rainfall, and of course in these continuous rainfall events, flooding is always something that happens. So I really hope that everyone there is doing okay. So looking into the vicinity of the ABC Islands, we're not seeing where too much is happening. Same story for Trinidad and Tobago, maybe some cloud coverage and some showers. Going up from Grenada all the way up to the Leeward Islands and Virgin Islands, inclusive of Barbados, we're seeing where things are mostly in the clear. So nothing too major is happening right now. You guys should be experiencing some beautiful sunshine. And of course for Puerto Rico, same story, going to Hispaniola, a bit of cloud coverage, a bit of remnants from all that activity that was taking place there yesterday, but things are clearing up nicely. Going to Cuba and Jamaica, we're not seeing where much is happening. Similar story for the Cayman Islands, but look at that, just in the vicinity of southern Florida, where we have the Keys as well, and going to parts of the northwestern Bahamas, we've got some shower and thunderstorm activity. Now that is in association with the remnants of Arlene. So all of that continuous shower and thunderstorm activity can induce flooding. Of course, when we have that heavy rainfall for an extensive period, it can induce flooding across those flood-prone areas, guys. So please do not take any unnecessary risks if you're there, and stay safe. Looking over to Central America, things are mostly in the clear for most areas, maybe some cloud cover here and there, but nothing major happening at this time. And then, of course, as we're going to be headed into the next couple of days, as I said, we're going to be having a rainfall increase, and we have a lot of models coming hopping onto this actually happening. So first we're going to be looking at the rainfall expected throughout today, looking at the Euro model, and we can see that Euro is expecting quite a bit of rainfall activity in the vicinity of the northern Bahamas and parts of Florida. Less rainfall as we get to the southeastern Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Heading to Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, we're not seeing where a whole lot is expected. Similar story for the Cayman Islands. Things are going to be pretty dry for the most part across most of Central America, but along the eastern Pacific coast of these different territories, there might be some rainfall activity, especially heading to later today. The rainfall is definitely expected across parts of northern South America, where we have Colombia, Venezuela, parts of Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana. The ABC Islands, though, going to be in the clear, so unfortunately no rainfall is up ahead for you guys as we head throughout today. For Trinidad and Tobago, maybe some rainfall activity, but going up from Grenada all the way around again, we see that there isn't much activity that is anticipated. And so in terms of what the models are expecting for that potential system now, so let's move on to those models, and we're starting out with the GFS. So of course those colors, those greens, yellows, oranges, that represents the precipitation rate, and then there we have the forecast time. So let's see what GFS has to show, and we're seeing here that as we head to the middle to the latter part of the week, we're going to be seeing all of that rainfall increase across sections of the Caribbean, the Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas. Going on to Euro as we head to the end of this week, going to Friday, we definitely see all of that rainfall increase, and that activity likely gets picked up by a system exiting the US. Heading to the Icon model, Icon is showing that rainfall activity increasing in the northwestern Caribbean and gradually drifting toward the east as it gets picked up by that system there. And even in the Eastern Pacific, it is showing that we might see some development over there. Things have been quiet, and their hurricane season began from the 15th of May. So things have been quiet over there, yet to see the first named storm. So that is what the different models are expecting, guys. And in terms of the simulated satellite, so this is what the infrared satellite could look like, and this is what the GFS model has to show. Going to the middle to latter part of this week, lots of activity, and in the case of actually seeing so much convective activity, that can induce some major flooding. But of course, this is just a forecast, and forecasts tend to change. But of course, I'll continue to keep you guys updated on what is expected ahead of time. So of course, stay tuned for my future updated videos. And that is pretty much it for right now. And so if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And you can also share your thoughts there. And of course, remember to always be weatherwise.